Ben Nevis is the highest mountain in the UK. The weather can change rapidly.
We've been on the mountains plenty of times. It was a lovely day, so it was. Blue skies. Just all of a sudden, the weather changed almost instantly. We almost braced ourselves, like we knew what was about to hit us.
We'd made a number of approaches. We couldn't land. Because of the conditions, we had to make a rapid decision to try and winch me down.
Duncan was lowered onto the mountain, alone.
The wind is lifting up the ice, almost like shards of glass, into your face. It makes it really difficult to walk.
Duncan first came across a group of 8 men.
They were really struggling to stay upright. They were almost on their hands and knees. They gave me information that there was another 2 people stuck higher up. I needed to get to those guys.
Duncan left the group with his medical bag and searched for the 2 men, one of whom was Stephen McVeigh.
At that stage, it was whiteout conditions. Pretty much couldn't see the tips of my toes. You're holding on for dear life.
Despite the near-zero visibility, Duncan finally found them.
They were in very poor condition, in a really, really exposed area.
Effectively, it was almost game over for me mentally. Duncan had a very stern word with me. He realised the danger we were all in at this point.
I said, if we don't do something, we're probably going to die here. The only way to safety was for me to cut ice steps with my ice axe.
I had lost all feeling in my legs. Duncan had to take my full weight. It was just a sheer drop. How he managed to find the strength is honestly beyond me.
Duncan helped the men across the ice slope and found a path back down. But his ordeal was far from over.
I probably let my guard down at this point. I get caught by a big gust of wind. Fell for maybe 30 metres. Thought this is going to hurt. Automatically, I used my ice axe to dig it into the snow, and then it just came to a halt. It wasn't quite, I'm glad to be alive, but it was kind of like, I need to get on with this.
After 8 hours on the mountain, Duncan finally led the men to safety.
It's just almost disbelief, to be honest. To think that someone would choose to put himself in such danger to help you out. It's quite amazing, so it is. So.
Tragically, 1 man died that day. But Duncan was responsible for saving 11 lives.
Just be forever grateful to him. The man saved my life. If it hadn't have been for him, I honestly don't think I would have come off the mountain. Just thank you. Thanks very much.
Our helicopter hero, ladies and gentlemen, Duncan Tripp.
Duncan, I mean, what does this actually feel like, standing here in front of all these people?
I think I would rather be 3,000 foot up Ben Nevis in a blizzard. It's very humbling. I wouldn't be able to do it without the support of the other emergency services. My colleagues, Si Hammock, who's the pilot, Rob Green, who's actually on shift as we speak now in the floods in North Scotland. Wow. So thank you.
Duncan, to present your award is a fellow Toughman, and joining him, a Scots singing superstar.
Please welcome to the stage SAS Who Dares Wins Chief Instructor Billy Billingham and the legend that is, for you, Lulu.
Absolutely.
I just want to say it's an absolute pleasure to share this moment with you. You guys put the Great Britain. You and your team allow us to go out and get these adventures, and knowing if it goes wrong, there's people like you to come and save us.
Thanks, Billy.
And it's an absolute pleasure,
Thank
mate. You deserve it. Thank you.
Duncan! You know, one of the greatest things that a human being can do is consider others before they consider themselves. You are the most tremendous example of how courageous a human being. I mean, you didn't even think of your safety. Not only in this room are we full of admiration for you, the whole nation is full of admiration for you, Duncan.
A big, big thank you to Billy, Lulu, and of course, Duncan.
Woo!